Heidi ho, neighbors, Radio Goji here.
And I'm Soylent Greg.
Welcome back to more ghost hunting.
Woo! You thought we were going to do it between episodes, but we didn't! That's the unvarnished, uncensored content you crave here at Squeeze the World Gaming. You have made your voices heard. You have said, no, give me every baffling moment of ghost hunting gameplay.
In the 2 seconds we had, before these even went up.
And we delivered for you. The people.
The people.
The person.
So this really isn't, I mean, it's not like, you know, shooting gallery bad controls. So I think you need to get a little bit closer, because that was right in the middle of... Well, if I go too far away from the rock, it will... I mean, it spawns basically at a set distance away anyway. So, like, if I move forward, then it would spawn a little bit more...
Oh, well, you killed it then immediately
further out.
Just to prove me wrong, so that's fine.
Well,
we built this city on rock and roll.
I remember at one point, I think we talked about this. How that was like, I saw a thing where it was, that was like voted the worst song ever made. But
yeah, that's definitely not the worst song ever.
Yeah, we went on and talked about like other songs that have come out since then.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
Pumping Blood.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely a
contender. Yeah,
100%.
It could have been a contender. Yeah, the Jefferson Starship is now tame compared to.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now we look up to Jefferson Starship and say, "Save us, save us," and
they'll look down
at us and say,
no.
and say, "We built this city on rock and roll."
I could have sworn there was like I didn't even know Starship did it until recently. I don't even remember what the song is, but it's like, this is a pretty good song. And I found a Starship did it. I'm like, are you sure? I mean, it's not to say that they haven't done good music. When they were Jefferson Airplane, they did
maybe
really
not
music,
in
but...
this universe. You know, maybe in the other one it was Jefferson Airplane that did it.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe in another universe it was a very, very rough period for Styx. I could see that, or I could see REO Speedwagon. It being like a really bad REO Speedwagon song.
It's the universe where Come Sail Away didn't take off.
Oh, no.
Poor Dennis DeYoung. He never got to get around to doing Mr. Roboto.
In that universe, the band Kansas is also called Missouri for some reason. Yet every other aspect of the band is the same. It's just, you know, Carry On My Wayward Son by Missouri. Doesn't have the same verb, I don't think.
In that universe, all of the bands named after places are just named after different places.
Yes.
But, like, of the same magnitude.
Boston is Cleveland.
Cleveland. Chicago is Indianapolis. Europe is Africa. Toto is still Toto, though.
And actually, in that universe, people get confused because they think that the song Africa is by the band Africa, but it's actually by Toto.
And then, ironically, Asia is Europe now.
Excellent.
So Europe did Heat of the Moment.
Very confusing for the multi-dimensional traveler. The 90s alt-rock band, the Presidents of the United States of America, are called the Prime Ministers of Canada.
We were just another band out of Cleveland.
Exactly.
Come on. Triggered it. Is the space between
the stupid ghosts we hunt? This is riveting.
Sorry.
Yes. Walk backwards. Backwards again, Epona. Yes. Take aim at the trees. Take aim at the redcoats in the trees.
The big poes are coming. The big poes are coming. This would be so much easier if I didn't have to snipe them from the horse. If I could just, like, run up to them and, like, hit them with a sword or whatever.
Oddly enough, that shitty pop country band Florida Georgia Line is just called Georgia Florida Line. It's very strange. I thought they had to completely change the place, but somehow they got away with it.
Look, it's just
alternate universe.
It's just how the chips fell.
Exactly.
You know, no one said there had to be rules. Is that 3? That's 3.
Excellent. All right, let's go sell the 3.
And then there's one more, which is down nearer to Lake Hylia, if I remember correctly.
Spectres for sale!
Now, would it be the same thing with song titles, or no? I think the song titles are still the same. Because we just said Toto still did Africa.
Yes. Because you can't change the name of the song Africa to a different place. It completely changes the meaning of the song.
But
you can't bless the rains down in,
Antarctica. Or Australia. But I mean, like songs like Anarchy in the UK, they could be different. Like any country can have anarchy in them.
Well, really, any country?
Sure.
What about Hyrule?
Hyrule's not real. Wait, is that...
It's real to me!
Is this still part of that extended multiverse?
Oh my god. I've completely lost the plot on that. I'm just looking forward to us getting 1,000 points so that we can finally be a happy man. Like, I'm looking forward to being a happy person for the first time in my life. And he thumps you with the fucking stick. Just kidding. Points can't bring you happiness.
The points don't bring you happiness, Tom. Fuck that.
I love how on top of that, he does the thing that he does anyway. Like, he tries to make it sound like a deal. Help us, we're imprisoned in this cage. Suffering endlessly. Don't listen to him, we are children. I was killed in a mine collapse. I suffered in life, and now I suffer in death. Whatever, I gotta spank my horse.
So it's
spank the horse to gain its powers.
Gain its powers.
I don't fucking know.
You're supposed to get through.
Link needs to do a barrel roll on Epona. Link fuses into some sort of like centaur-based creature.
Actually, I think it's right over here. Yup. There's the last one. Where it's gonna be easier to hit him. Because he...
The most disturbing part of that transformation is that Link fuses with a female horse. I don't know that Rudo will want to marry a guy with a horse pussy. That might get us out of that marriage. Does Hyrule have centaur pornography?
We don't hire dirty centaurs.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, I won't allow my daughter to marry a filthy centaur.
Was that Christopher Walken in that?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I guess he'd be like a Lionel, I suppose. Except they don't really exist in this
time period, I guess.
In this game or in this timeline period. I don't know.
I'm sure they have the capacity to exist. I mean, like all of the...
Well, there's a lot of things that have the capacity to exist.
I'm just saying, like, all of the games, whether people like it or not, take place in one timeline.
Oh, yeah.
We just don't exactly know when Breath of the Wild takes place. It just takes place, like, at the end of... I have a theory that, like, the timelines somehow merge, even though that's not how timelines work.
It takes place between the release of Avengers Endgame and the release of the additional bonus content version of Avengers Endgame to try to beat Avatar's box office record.
It didn't work, did it?
No, it did not. Haha. All that fucking ad copy I'm sure they already had to roll out the next MCU wave that was predicated on being able to say that they had the biggest film of all time. Nope, didn't work. Sorry. The Blue Cat Alien movie still pulled in more ticket sales.
James Cameron is just constantly outside of Marvel Studios offices just going...
He's got like a boombox outside of the offices.
Oddly enough, it's playing in Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel, just like that movie with John Cusack in it.
Excellent.
I don't even remember what the movie's called.
Hey, our card is finally full.
Wait a minute. Wow, I guess you could be happy now. We are a genuine ghost hunter.
Oh my goodness.
And this is what you expect me to say? Because of you, I have extra inventory of big Poes, so this will be the last time I can buy a ghost. Good luck finding someone to buy him from you.
Yes, I was thinking about what you promised.
Don't worry, I didn't forget. Just take this. Last bottle.
I have a bottle that I already have 3 of.
Yes.
This does not make me happy, old man. What would make me happy is taking one of these harpoons on the wall and driving it through your body.
Take these broken wings. Let's see. Alright, so we're done with that little side quest now.
Finally! Alright, so we got the last bottle. We have all 4 of the mandatory bottles. Epona's looking at us like, was it really worth it?
Yup. I've decided, just kind of in my head, I've decided I'm going to mostly off-screen the shooting gallery just for Sandy's sake. I'll do like an extra video, just
okay
on the side.
Like fun. Did you get the last bottle? Yes. What did it cost you? An entire episode.
We can continue the trading sequence now.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. The fucking Wii U. It's like a meme of you holding like the Wii U controller.
Just to try to balance
your
on your
finger.
finger.
Yeah. No, it's like that, but on one side of the Wii U is written shitty aiming controls, and then on the other side is written shitty music controls.
Shitty music controls?
Yeah, for like the ocarina.
Oh, for the ocarina. Perfectly balanced. That thing should be. Make that a meme, internet.
There we go. Yeah, now we leapt the chasm. The chasm has been leapt.
And even if we didn't...
Whomst amongst us has not leapt a chasm in the service of Hyrule?
And if we didn't have the horse, because the horse is technically optional, we could have used the long shot to get across there as well.
Oh, the hook shot?
The long shot.
Oh, the upgraded
hook shot, yeah.
Okay.
Which is pretty much why I waited until we were done with the water temple to go collectible hunting. Because the long shot pretty much opens up, like, quite a bit. Like, pretty much almost the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
Because what are we getting from the next temples? Like, the hover boots...
Yeah.
And the mirror shield. And the mirror shield we don't even need until, like, the point of the game where we use it.
True, everything's pretty much opened up now.
Yeah, so we can... Unless it's, like, in the forest area beyond Gerudo's Fortress, which you can't get to right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm equipping the hammer. We can pretty much, like, go anywhere in the game.
Okay, cool. You know what's weird? The Skulltula population dipped precipitously year over year, but then for like 7 years they slowly began to like repopulate. Not sure what happened there, but now they're just again on the verge of extinction. It's can't really tell. It's almost as if some sort of like natural predator disappeared from the environment for 7 years.
Look, I am lifting a curse for a family. And that's what matters.
Well, what's really more important? One family or the biodiversity of Hyrule?
Fuck Skulltulas.
But how will I get my Skulltula juice?
Do not fuck Skulltulas,
That
please.
guy looks like That guy looks like he fucks Skulltulas.
Hey, that saw is mine.
I got tiger pants.
But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well.
I thought I left it in her neck.
My big Goron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired.
Ah, yes, getting your tool repaired at Goron City.
You're coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw? Yeah, I don't want it anymore. Good kid. Thanks. I'm sorry I can't give you something good in return, but take this anyway. You got a broken sword. Now, something that we won't be getting, because I don't think people technically consider it part of the 100% because it's going to be replaced anyway, is the Giant's Knife, which is a two-handed sword that you can get in Goron City for 200 rupees. The downside is that if you use it too much, it will break, and it'll basically turn into this broken sword that we have here.
Oh, okay.
As we alluded to previously, the end product of the trading sequence here is Big Goron Sword.
Yes.
Which is basically...
Big Goron.
Big Goron. Which is basically the Giant's Knife, except it doesn't break. And it's the best sword in the game.
Excellent.
And I will, pretty much be using it exclusively once we get it. I never used to do that when I was a kid. I always just kept using the Master Sword because I like having the shield, but how often do we really need the shield? I mean, blocking attacks, sure, but...
Sudden montage of all of Patrick's deaths.
But, in all honesty, like in the 3DS version, I found myself using the Big Goron Sword more. To the point where I'm like, I don't need to use this other sword, because I'm not going to necessarily need to block anything if I just, destroy everything in one hit. I mean, it's not one hit, but it's more powerful than the Master Sword.
Oh yeah, way more powerful. Alright, where to?
So we're going to be heading up to, well, technically we could warp, but, I'm taking kind of the long way up Kakariko Village, or... See, that...
You said it!
Uh-oh. To the top of Death Mountain. If only so I can just pick up Skulltulas and stuff on the way.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to bypass the graveyard for now, because there is still at least one more thing we can get in the graveyard.
That's what I call being alive. Bypassing the graveyard for now.
Or the Ghost Plantation.
The Ghost Plantation. Pappy O'Daniel's Ghost Plantation.
But there is a
Where
Skulltula.
dozens of indentured ghosts toil to produce the ghost elixir that soothes the aches and pains of so many Hyrulean citizens.
Skulltula over here. And I do want to check. I don't know if we got this piece apart when we were a kid. We might have done. I just want to double check to be sure.
Sure. Oh, I think we did, but...
Yeah, we did. Okay. Never hurts to check.
No, certainly not. Oh god, it's physically painful!
So that's all the Skulltulas in the village proper, I think. I don't know if the graveyard is separate on the map. No, the graveyard's part of Kakariko Village, so there's still, I think, at least one in the graveyard. But as far as the village proper goes, that's all of them.
Singing the folk song of Happy O'Daniel's people. Throw the Kokiri down the well.
So our people can be free.
So Hyrule can be free.
Let's take a slight detour into Dodongo's Cavern. Because there are...
Goron's Mountain is the best producer of bomb flowers. All other regions of Hyrule have inferior bomb flowers.
Where did you get that from?
That's from Borat.
Is it?
Yeah, that's when.
I haven't
that's
seen
one of
Borat.
the best scenes in the entire movie when he goes to the rodeo, and he's gonna sing the national anthem, and he gets up to the thing. This was like in front of all these people. They didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Oh, that's right, because it was...
I will sing the national anthem of my country to the tune of the national anthem of your country. Yeah, he says Kazakhstan is the best country in the world. All other countries are run by little girls. And like people are like booing and like getting out of their seats and shit. And, yeah, Kazakhstan is the best number one in the world producer of potassium. All other countries have inferior potassium. You've never seen that part? You've never seen Borat?
No.
I mean, that's less necessary than, like, you know, Halloween, obviously.
I mean, I'm not... I don't mind Sacha Baron Cohen, but I don't go out of my way to see his stuff, I guess.
I mean, Borat was a fucking prophetic movie. Like, you look at, like, the way the fucking country is now, like, that was it, man.
Didn't he, like, try to do it again with, like, a different thing called Bruno, and it wasn't as good?
Yeah, I really liked his show on, I think it was Showtime. I don't fucking know. Who is America?
Okay, I don't know about that. I know that he was on something called the Ollie G Show, but like, I only know about that in, like, passing.
Oh, jeez.
I think I didn't mean to go down this one, because there's one of the passageways I'm supposed to go down backwards in order to be able to get to a Skulltula. And I'm fairly sure it was the other one? No, it was this one. Because it is on this side of the dungeon.
Rolling down the street, smoking Deku, sipping Skulltula juice.
You won't set my shield on fire now. I'm a big boy.
I'm an adult! Two fucking bats tried to set my shield on fire. Blam!
Ground. Okay. Now I could get this as a child as well, but since we were going to be going in here as an adult anyway, I figure I may as well just get this now, because normally these are the stairs that blow up and then fall down. But if they're still up, there's that little thing on the wall that you can climb, and then you can get up here.
Now, see, this is something that Chrono Trigger got that this game doesn't. If you can get this as an adult or a child, technically you should be able to get it as an adult, then go back to being a child and get it again.
That's not how Skulltulas work. Skulltulas...
That's like...
transcend time.
The chests that exist in every time period in Chrono Trigger. And you want to go and open them in the future first, because then you can go into the present and then into the past and open them, and they're still there.
Well, but if you open them in the
past, if you open them in the past first, then the present and future versions disappear as well. See, because time travel. Do those things do? Oh, they do something.
Yeah, they're BMOS.
They give you a little kiss on the ass with their lasers.
But not the kind of kiss on the ass that you want. If you want a kiss on the ass. I don't know. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to play a video game.
I'm just here to entertain you. I'm not here to judge you about your sexual proclivities. Whether you like to be kissed in the ass by lasers is your business.
Well, I don't remember what the I don't remember what my Scarecrow song is.
Oh shit! It was like 2 notes just over and over again.
I know, but I don't remember what the 2 notes were. Shit.
Link's ass will kiss no laser before it's time.
Was it corners?
God. Oh, there you go. Sounds like someone's being strangled. It's like
well, I wrote it for convenience, not
like
to be pretty.
Well, was it convenient? It's like the fucking gunfight in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly played on like a fucking madman's kazoo. Woo woo! wah, wah, wah. Hey, listen. Hey, glisten. What?
Hey,
there we go.
Gleason. Jackie Gleason. I wasn't even going anywhere with that. I just...
Hey, it works.
Whatever. Alright, that should be all of them in.
Old Gil the Scarecrow did a good deed today. Look at him. He's so happy. So happy to have helped you.
There might be one in here.
With your organs.
I actually missed a room. I'm ashamed.
Why you bully me? Oh, what's in here?
Hopefully a Skulltula. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Guarded by bats.
Is that it? Is that all of them? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
All right.
So at this point, I realized I should have used Feyror's Wind when I entered the dungeon.
Yes, that is something that needs to be done more often to save time.
It is. I mean,
you've absolutely missed the world record speedrun time. I'm sorry to say.
Look, I just need complete concentration, and I can make up every second.
Several hours of time. I would just push this button and instantly go to the Ganon fight. Yes, this is a glitchless run.
It's glitchless. You didn't say anything about save states.
Look, you're competing in a very unique category. It's 100% while having to listen to me talk. That's not an easy record to achieve. Let's see. Help, I'm a rock.
There's one back here. This is actually one of the ones when I played on the. There's one time I did a run on the 3DS, and I tried to get everything based off of memory. This is one of the ones that I couldn't remember.
Ah.
Behind that rock.
Oh, very good.
I don't think there's one down there. No, there isn't.
I was confused because I'm like, why aren't you bombing the rock?
Oh, the smashing it with the hammer, you mean?
Yeah. No, I meant by bombing it instead of smashing it with a hammer. I didn't realize you had to smash it with a hammer.
Yeah, there's some rocks that are more durable than others, and there's like the gray rocks or the silver rocks. You can't even smash it all. You have to. The only way that you can get rid of those is to pick them up with the golden gauntlets, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or the silver gauntlets. I think it's either silver or the golden gauntlets. One of the gauntlets types, you can pick them up and throw them. So that's the only way you can get rid of those. They're impervious to any kind of like destructibility otherwise. And I'm like just gonna get the big Goron before we have to call it a night.
Oh, okay. That's good, because I'm running out of clever things to say. I'm starting to have to settle for second best, Patrick. Nobody wants that. Oh!
Oh, you son of a bitch. Aw, I thought I could, like, hookshot up there a little bit, but I was wrong. I know that there are some climbable surfaces you can hookshot onto.
It would make sense.
There's going to be, like, one pain-in-the-ass climbing thing that I'm going to completely bypass much later on. And that's going to be nice. Alright, let's talk to him before we end the video here.
Sure.
Well, he wasn't rubbing his eyes before. My brother opened a new store. It's Metagoron's blade store. However, I'm better at making blades. Hylian carpenters praise me for my skills. I'm not lying.
Lying. How do you even put the stress on that N? It doesn't work.
I don't know. Here, have this. That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but
Bees are attacking me right now.
Flying elves are back! But because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You'll find them if you go to see King Zora.
Oh, I like how he's just like, they've got good eye drops over there, you know?
Please go get the eye drops. And he gives us our his prescription because his fat ass is too big to fit in there.
He's his own doctor.
So...
Give me some opiates while you're down there.
So, yeah, in the next
episode... juice.
The next episode, we're going to go visit King Milton and see what we can do about getting those eye drops. So
we can get our sword fixed.
Yeah. So until then, I've been Rado Goji.
And I'm Sorlin Greg.
We'll be here next time. Join us, won't you?